Good night, everybody. I'm Andrea Serrano, sales manager of Apple. It's a pleasure to be part of this amazing company. I would like to present my colleagues.
Good night, I'm Lina Rincon, Marketing Manager.
And I am Karen Vesga, Human Resource Manager.
As you know, Apple is a multinational corporation that creates consumer electronics, personal computers, computer software, and commercial servers, and is a digital distributor of media content. Apple's core lines are the iPhone, smartphone, iPad, tablet computer, iPod, portable media player, and MacBook computer line. Founders Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak effectively created Apple Computer on April 1, 1976 with the release of Apple I and incorporated the company on January 3 in 1976 in Cupertino, California. For more than 2 decades, Apple Computer was predominantly a manufacturer of personal computers, including the Apple II, Macintosh, and the Power Mac lines.
Apple II is an 8-bit home computer, one of the first highly successful mass-produced microcomputer products, designed primarily by Steve Wozniak, manufactured by Apple Computers and introduced in 1977. It's the first model in a series of computers which were produced until Apple II production 6 in November 1993. The first Apple went on sale on June 10, 1977.
Power Macintosh, later Power Mac, is a line of Apple Macintosh workstation class personal computers based on various models of PowerPC microprocessors that were developed, marketed, and supported by Apple Inc. from March 1894 until August 2006. These machines replaced Apple Quadra series of personal computers and were housed in cases very similar to systems sold by Apple up to that point.
The Macintosh, marketed as Mac, is a line of personal computers designed, developed, and marketed by Apple Inc. It's targeted mainly at home education and creative professional markets and includes the design of original Mac. Apple Inc. introduced the first Macintosh on January 24, 1984.
That is the organizational hierarchy. Steve Jobs, Stephen Paul Jobs, February 24, 1955, he died in October 5, 2011, was an American and inventor, best known as the co-founder, chairman, and CEO of Apple Inc. He was recognized for his influential career in the computer and consumer electronics fields, transforming one industry after another for computers and smartphones to music and movies.
Tim Cook, he is the new CEO of Apple and the last operation director of Apple, and he is the principal responsible of hardware engineer division of Mac computers. Miller Dexler is a president and CEO of J. Crew, is a clothes and accessory brand.
Andrea Young. She is part of the Presidential Council and she is the CEO of Avon Products. Arthur Levinson. He is the president of Genentech. It's leading biotechnology incorporation. Bill Campbell. He is the actual president and CEO of Intuit. It's a company that develops software.
Major achievements: more than 54 million Mac users who joins worldwide, representing an increase in sales of Apple in the computer industry 28%, while our competition Windows falls in 1%. Nowadays, the iPhone tablets most wanted in the world are the iPhone and iPad. In this sector, we can say that the success of our brand has consolidated more than 25 million iPads sold in this short life. We can be proud of being number one in the tablet industry.
Mission: Apple Computer is committed to protecting the environment, health and safety of our employees, customers, and the global communities where we operate. We recognize that by integrating sound environmental, health, and safe management practice into all aspects of our business, we can offer technology, innovate products and services while conserving and enhancing resources for future generations. Apple Studio for continued improvement in our environmental, health, and safe management system and in the environmental quality of our products, process, and service.
Our more important vision and objectives are to become the worldwide leader in computers, iPod, iPad, and iPhone sales. In the next 4 years, Apple wants to increase its product accessibility and increase our market share about 30% and also eliminate the need for the new products in order to increase sales. And now you will see some graphs of our company. For example, there are our revenue by product. You can see the iPhone, the iPad, the Mac, the software, the iPod, and the iTunes, and different months and different millions, and that's all of these graphs.
This is the revenue growth of our company, and we can see that the growth of Apple is better than the another one, and the second place is Google, and that graph is updated in 2012 of March.
In this graph, you can see that the Apple smartphone share. You can see that people now buy more iPhones than years ago. And for example, on 2008, people didn't use this smartphone as they do now, because people now prefer to have a cell phone like our iPhone, because they can have a lot of information and important things in whatever place and in all moments.
How Apple makes money? In this graph, you can see all our products, and the most important is iPhone with 48%, iPad with 21%, and Mac laptop with 15%. Company profile: Apple Inc. design, manufacture, and market mobile communication and media device, personal computer, and portable digital music player, and sells a variety of related software service, peripherals, networking solution, and third-party digital content and application. In January 2010, introduced the iPad, a device such a tablet. Apple sold since 2001 more than 250 million iPods. In 2012, the company had quarterly revenue of 339 million.
Apple is starting a project to enter the automotive industry and television.
iPod. The company's iPod line of portable digital music and media players includes iPod Touch, iPod Nano, iPod Shuffle, and iPod Classic. All iPod work with iTunes.
iPhone combines a mobile phone, an iPod, and an internet communication device in a single handheld product. Now you can buy iPhone 3, iPhone 4, iPhone 4S, and iPhone 5.
iPad. iPad is a multi-purpose mobile device for browsing the web, reading and sending emails, viewing photos, watching videos, listening to music, playing games, reading ebooks, and more. iPad is based on the company multi-touch technology and allows customers to connect with their application and content in a more interactive way.
iTunes. iTunes is an application that supports the purchase, download, organization, and playback of digital audio and video files and is available for both Mac and Windows-based computers.
Mac App Store. The Mac App Store allows customers to discover, download and install Mac applications, offer applications in education, games, graphics and design, lifestyle, productivity, utilities, and other categories.
iCloud. It's the company's cloud service, which stores music, photos, applications, contacts, calendars, and documents and wirelessly push them to multiple iOS devices, Mac and Windows-based computers. Okay, people, that's all for today. The idea was that you know more about our company. So, see you in another moment.
That's all.
Bye. Remember that I'm Andrea Serrano and my colleagues Lina Rincon and Karen Vesga.
Thank you for your attention.
Good night.